now it's connected. Okay, that's all fine. Doesn't have any issues. It must just be the amount of power it isn't making. I did also remove all the wood underneath here, so trees are able to be made in the way again. So that can happen. It's not being blocked by anything, we just don't have a breeze. Storms will start up in about summer, and this will go mental. I've got 3 types of power on this side of the grid. On the other side, for fuck's sake, I've got 4. And this side's just doing it. I don't think the new location's going to have water. I don't think. I might even be in a cave system. I don't know. I fucking don't know yet. It's going to be interesting. If it's a cave system, I'm going to have to be so damn accurate with where I build shit. Because I hate having it, like, slightly off, where you have to, like, fill in a gap, or there is a gap. That shit pisses me off. There's an orange horse that needs to be slaughtered. You're not going on the caravan, mate. That might actually pose a problem for the caravan. Is that one? No. That one? Yes. That one can go. Yeah. There we go. So fell in a food coma twice. Had dinner, shepherd's pie, then a nap. Wake up, some salami, pepperoni, cheese sandwich. He didn't fell in a coma again. The second sandwich sounds pretty good, though, Grim. That sounds like it was worth it. Also, I'm not really surprised, honestly. I'm actually a bit hungry tonight. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've eaten anything today, but I'll eat something later. It'll be fine. I've had like a coffee and an energy drink, so it's not like I'm running on nothing. Just I'm not running on like the best. I'm not running on like the best like longevity foods, so to speak. Also, our caravans are doing alright. I think I only had noodles last night, so I was hungry. Yeah, for some reason I've been wanting noodles. Nick's got his hands on these, like, they're not, but they are listed as, like, spicy noodles. But the actual, like, instant noodles themselves, the noodles taste good on their own. And I want to eat them. But I don't want to eat his packet of noodles all the time because I know he's got them for himself and I've got my own packet of noodles. But they're fucking good. I don't know what brand they are either. They're, like, some sort of relatively cheap one. They're on special at the moment. They're like half price or some shit. So we really should have got an extra bag. Because what I want to do is I want to add a sachet of that, like a bag of that, to my bag of noodles. Oh, we got some cargo pods. What we got? Berries. That's okay. That's better than drugs. That's nice of them. Food's always nice. It's like, how many berries is that? 200 berries. Nice. I was hoping maybe a person, but I mean, berries is fine. I know somebody out there's like, it's food regardless of if it's a person or this, but it's good. I also wish that they would kind of stop repairing stuff, but I know I still need it. But yeah, the fucking caravans are going good. So this one's like, it's over halfway. This one's over halfway. This is caravan 1 and 2 combined. They're down to 69 days of food, so they're getting a bit strapped with that. But I'm hoping that this lot is bringing up the rear. They took a prisoner on the way. They got attacked, so they took a prisoner. They've also got like 60-odd days of food. They're going to be a bit strapped when they arrive, but I'm hoping that somebody might be able to do something about it. Father of Colonist White. It's okay, steal his and then use your 5-minute child to get away with it. Look, they're half price. I can't really complain about that. I just need to be able to restock them so that he can eat them when he wants them. That's more what it's about. Like, I can eat them. There's no issue with me eating his noodles and shit. It's just that I would prefer to make sure that he has got something there if he feels like eating noodles when he feels like eating noodles. Because he can't eat mine. Mine are too spicy. I also almost got a pack of even spicier ones since they were now available in our local stores. But I know he can't eat them. So it's not like they're interchangeable. There's a couple that we can interchange noodles and we can share. And there's a few where they're either exclusively mine or they're exclusively his. Like, he's got a couple that's like pork. And it must be based off of actual like ground up pork broth or something like that, because it does make me sick if I try to eat them. So, like, yeah, we've got that kind of separation too. It's a little frustrating. So I've been making bedrolls like crazy. I've also been only keeping the ones of excellent quality. I believe I've got enough. Whatever they're still making at the moment that's around this place, I will take. Oh, we can trade something. Nice. Alright, so the only problem is I don't have a lot of space, but if I can let the buy or sell, hold on. Yeah, that costs me money. Yeah, that's right. I always to get this after a while, but that's to buy. I would like to get them more food. I don't want to buy any of that stuff. I do have a masterwork sculpture they could have. I did take this for the purpose of selling it because they don't really have money. So I can't take all of that. I've got other stuff I could sell them, but I don't want to. I'll tell you what, instead of taking all of that, let's take about 500 odd. Yeah, that's to buy. It's like with me and housemate, I got some stuff that's just there's stuff just for me because it's got bacon in it and there's a lot of healthy stuff that is his. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be the same kind of concept, more or less. I don't want that many. I need a little less so I'm not costing any money. About difference of 40 odd, so let's take it down to 30. Or that's a little too much, then I'm actually getting profit. I want more food for my colonists. There we go. Accept that, we'll move on. Yeah, pretty much. There we go. Alright, so now they're back up to 68 days. They were just hitting 69 days. So they're not dipped down anymore. They're not far away. They're really close. They're 2.3 days away from arriving. This group's going slow. This group's not going so slow. They are speeding up because they're eating all their food. But yeah, they'll take off as they sort of run out of food. Let me have a look in here. Have to wake up? No worries. Save that. So I've got a shit ton of beds, and I do want to send these out on another caravan, but at the moment I've got like, I don't know, various little groups. I do want another caravan that's basically full of kind of useless people, and probably a good amount of like animals that are probably just finished being pregnant. A lot of these animals left. We don't have many. This is kind of it. So whatever I can fit on this could take beds, but I kind of don't want to take them yet. Kind of want to wait until I've got a few more animals. Was Sky in that? What was that? My daughter's smelly? What the fuck did I just read? What? Her problem was that something was smelly. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm guessing she's got a relative somewhere in the world and I've taken her in and now she can't like social with her. Yeah, okay. Yeah, fucking smelly. Oh, her daughter died. Wow, okay. I kind of forgot about like they can have like fucking kids and shit. Like my people can't. I don't have the DLC for it. But the main thing is that it is available that... What the fuck are you destroying? Nothing. Alright. It is available. They can have like acquaintances, friends, lovers, kids, parents, stuff like that, right? So yeah, we obviously killed her daughter, or they were already dead. And she's having a shit fit about that. I guess she's also got another daughter that we killed too. Pretty sure we tried to take Holly. Pretty sure we tried to take her. There's a fair chance we've just decimated them over time. Alright. Oh, we got some animals. We could take the horses. Also, that stallion has gotten away from me before. I hate seeing them come in and they've got a name that says that they were one of mine. Because I feel like just going over and slaughtering it. I might actually do that. It's just a stallion. We're going to slaughter it anyway when I take it. I'll just go slaughter that one. Somebody's greedy for impressive bedroom. These ones, though, the thing with taking animals that are pregnant is that they will give birth on the way and you will have more haulage and speed, but the problem is they will eat more food. So you cannot necessarily, like, unless you take extra stuff, you can't really, like, plan for it very well. These ones, I don't think all these horses are pregnant. I think they've mostly had them. Alright. Yeah, I've still got, like, 6 colonists idle. I could send them. Let me just take a quick photo of that. I do this sometimes. It's sometimes just easier to take a photograph of the group that I want to take. And then I can go in and set up, because I've got so many people hanging around doing nothing. I know I don't have many hauling animals. Okay. And this isn't going to be the primary great group to send out, but whatever. Send them all out. Don't go to sleep, phone. For fuck's sake. Stay awake for like 1 minute. Who do I want? I want Brother. I could search for them too. This is something I haven't bothered to do. I want that one. You can do this if you know who you're looking for. I probably should do this occasionally just to like fucking showcase that you can do it. I don't even know what their skills are, but I assume that every one of them are crafting, possibly. They're not going to have great skills. That's all I'm going to say. These people are not going to be the ones that I want to stay. They're the ones that will haul. But they will stop them... I misspelled that, sorry. They will stop them from just milling around. And that's all I can ask for, is having like a group of 6 that are ready to go. Now this one will be hard. I thought I had 2 combos, but I guess I don't. Cool. I've got 6 people immediately. That's the fastest way you can do that. You can also just take a screenshot. It does help. But what I did is faster for me. Now go down here. Have I got any hauling animals? Yes, some. A couple of little foals. I've got adult horse. That's it. That's all I've got. It's not even much. But again, this is kind of like another case where I could just send food. Let's see. I've got some rice. We obviously don't have much in the way of potatoes left. Packaged survival meals. I could probably just take like a whole smack of that. And just catch up to a group. They've got some bedrolls. I don't want medicine taken with them. I'll take that on this group. Take about 20 of that, see what it does. Let's take out the extra 10 here. Should even it out a bit. Alright, we got rice for the animals. There's not much animals. We will need that for the people. There's a lot of food. That's a lot of food, but it'll be fine. It should feed them once we get there. As for stuff that they can take, there's a good chance they might need food or need to trade or something. I could take some tusks or something like that. Some people will buy it, some people won't. I could also take that dead rat. That is an option. Choices, people. I could take some silver out of here. They will probably get attacked and there's no chance that they could probably defend themselves. So let's... Well, we already sent some extra marble blocks, so I guess more of that. Oh, 1. Can carry 1. Wow. Alright, fucking getting fancy up in here. Take 2 at least and I'll drop off a little bit of extra food. You can also just do this and it will automatically roll it back to where it needs to be and help. Doesn't really help for my animals. It's like still 300 odd days of food, so that's fine. Off they go. So now I've got fucking what was that? That's 3, that's 4, 5 caravans set up. And that's our group of slackers that have been like milling around. You can tell which ones they are because if I was to zoom out, there's only a dot next to them. There, that. You can't see it if you're on a phone, and that person just removed it then. But they were the ones that were idle. They will be people that had crafting and other skills. What's going on down here? Bulk goods trader. Yep. I've been waiting for you guys. I got stuff to give you. Let's send Corpsey out. You got a lot of people in your group. There's Mouse, Emily, Caro, Maxim Madden, Sachiko, fucking all sorts of names. There's Robbie, Moose. Is that a monkey? There's Monkey? Even Jello is fucking hell. Fastliner, Sanguine. Shooting. They're not cannibal though. I feel like Monkey's one needs to be cannibal. Alright, so now you can take stuff. I do have a lot of animals. Any other thing I could do is gift out like baby animals like crazy. That is my meat supply at the moment, so I kind of don't want to. But I could trade for stuff that would make them happy, but I also need to gift them stuff, so I'm going to do that. I, at the moment, don't need any more wools and stuff. I can sell that off. Not the elephant leather, I'm still building with that. Blue fur can go. Alright. There's like... Oh, that's so close. There. I will just check if you've got food I can take, because I will take your food. That's obviously going to change the priorities again.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
It is. Welcome in, Blessed. I'm on my 5th caravan going out. I'm going to take the chem fuel, nutriments, fucking components. I don't need the cloth. Oh, I fucking thought I sold all my cloth. How you doing, Bless? Phoenix, the fuck are you doing? I saw you swing that chair. I look over and Phoenix is legitimately just like sent a chair flying. Let's see. I could buy your steel. What are you doing, Phoenix? I'm watching you. At this rate, I'm not going to do anything with the fucking liver. You're homesick. As in you're unwell. Because like you were getting unwell the other day. You mentioned it, you weren't feeling great. You're feeling like you're like everything ached. And I was wondering whether or not you like caught something. Yeah. Did you end up do you think it's like a bug that you might have caught? Or do you think it's just like general, like maybe food poisoning or something? Phoenix, do not stand on my mouse. Come on, we had this discussion. We already had this discussion twice tonight. You almost sat on it earlier. Been off and on. Yeah. Well, hopefully you start feeling better soon. It's been, like, I say it's really weird that everybody keeps getting sick, but I've got to remember you guys are like at the end of winter, if not at the start of fall, so it's not that uncommon. I never stopped long enough to actually, was it Fitlaw? I never stopped long enough to actually sit. I'm guessing is what you meant. That doesn't surprise me. You know what? I should see if they'll take some of the shitty armor and some of the beds. I'm gonna give them beds. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll fix it. Yeah. Well, hopefully you fucking do recover. I know how much fucking, like, it'd be nice to take a break, but not because you're sick. Half delirious, my bad. Don't worry about it. It's just nice having you come visit. That's all. Even if you're unwell and stuff, like, it's nice to see you. By the way, I put up all the fucking movies and shit to vote for in Discord too, so people can do that. I kind of wanted to get rid of some of these clothes and shit, but I'll end up gifting them a whole heap of stuff. They'll love it. Take it back a bit. Yeah, too much. Out there. Add a little more, add a little less of that. I can give you something more expensive than that, like about 80 odd. Nah, actually needs to be probably closer to that. With that. Very close. Got something that's up by like $3. It's probably the closest I'm going to get on that, actually. And Arrest for Wicked. That's the fucking truth, though. Really is. Alright, they can have all that shit. It's not good stuff, but whatever. Time to give them a gift. I forgot to see what their happiness with us is at the moment. Oh yeah, they're up to 32. That's low as piss. Alright, time to give you guys beds. You're not going to fucking be able to carry them out of here, but man, you guys are going to get some beds. Let's see, we've got excellent wood beds. We've got Masterworks. Why did nobody lift anything that's shittier than excellent at this point? I know I've got really good stuff around, but fuck's sake. They're all excellent. These aren't. That is. Yeah, I'm going to try to keep some of the really great stuff, but the crappier stuff they can just take. This is the best thing about calling in an ally, to just take your shit. I'll just give them all my stuff. It'll be great. I also know that I'm going to need this liver sometime in the future, and I know I bought it, but I'm going to have to fucking sell that at some point. There's a piss as a measurement of hydrocurrency. I'm not actually sure. I'm not sure what I just said before that had it. I said, like, happy as piss, wasn't it? That's what I said. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm guessing it's, like, very happy. And I'm thinking more of, like, the measurement of being, like, drunk than actually, like, urinating kind of levels, just to clarify that. Yeah, I probably should have clarified that to begin with, because it's a little bit... It's on the murky. It's on the murky side of what the fuck did I just say? Oh, man, I've actually been pretty good tonight. I've had a solid coffee, and I've had... I've got a full energy drink I've just been drinking. All right, so they're up to 67. Is it rum in my coffee might fix me? Look, it can't make you much worse. I'll say that much. One of those things. I personally wouldn't try alcohol when I'm sick, but then again, I've got such chances of everything going wrong that I wouldn't try it anyway. But, like, for an average healthy person, I can't imagine it doing much worse, honestly. I love how they just, like, look, there's fucking chocolate and shit right here. And look at this motherfucker. You better be... You're consuming grass. You better be fucking consuming grass, mate. If I see you touching that, I'm watching you. It's a long way to go for grass. Franklin, please. Good. Good. Now if it's eaten something, it might pick it up. Because these are meat eaters, by the way. When I saw it running over here, I'm like, oh, it's just gonna eat what I bought. But yeah, my allies are happy at the moment. Except for that guy. But these ones are finally happy. I killed, like... I asked for a raid assistance, and then their whole group got killed. So they're kind of pissed off but now they're up to 60 odd. They'll be fine. Plus, I think a few groups have been asking me to do quests, and yeah, I haven't been able to do it because I don't want to do it. I could take out areas like this. It would cut off power to the lower part of the base, but I don't think that's actually that... Oh, it cut off power to this. That would be a problem. I could remove this section here. They could connect. I'd get a little bit of electricity, and I would get this boarding stuff back. I think if I hit it twice. Yeah. That should be able to reach to there. Should be able to. If I don't delete that one, I should be fine. Let's see. So, where's my latest caravans? I need to figure out where the fuck they are. I do a cup of tea, shot of whiskey, lemon juice, half a spoon of cayenne pepper for flu normally, but this don't feel like the flu. Maybe it pirate. What's it? Pirate. Maybe it pirate at and rum time. Man, you are delirious. Look, that's not a bad remedy. I've actually heard a few people say that about like the normal cold, like for flus and stuff. But yeah, for like I know ages ago, or at least like a week ago or whatever, you did say that you were starting to like feel achy, and my first assumption was maybe you were sick, more so than just having like laid or like gotten up in the wrong way. Because like normally, even though you have a lot of like body aches and stuff like that, you don't normally mention or complain about them. So for you to be complaining about them, I figured it was substantial enough or numerous enough that it was worth like warranting mentioning. Which usually happens like when somebody's getting weary to the point of sick. Yeah. Also, fucking, I was gonna say, since you're like hanging around, I've been trying to mention this as I've been seeing people come and go and stuff. So I'm gonna try to get Sunken Land so that I can play that from like next week onwards. And that's gonna replace one of my 7 Days to Die game slots in the week. So instead of playing 7 days on Monday, I'll be playing Sunken Land. So that should be interesting. There'll be a new game. There'll be something else to watch. It's somewhere between like Rust, RAF, PUBG, 7 Days to Die, and some other stuff. I just got a link. I just got sent to a link to check that game out yesterday. Did you? What, the Sunken Land? See, I wouldn't mind playing it because it reminds me a lot of 7 Days to Die cross with like PUBG. I know a few people have said, oh, it's similar to Rust and RAF at the same time as well. And I'm like, yes, it is. I haven't played those, but I have seen them as well. But I actually think I'd do okay with the fact that like you're just dealing with sharks and aquatic creatures and stuff like that. And obviously there's other beings and people and stuff to attack you. I'll probably play it like solo, most likely. Or depending on how the game works, maybe with like a select group. But yeah, it should be interesting. Quest expires. Oh yeah, that's fine. I don't care too much about the quest expiring. The other ones are, I think, gone. I haven't selected this one. I could select it now and just be like, yeah, no, but it's gonna go soon. Which one's pokering by the rock? Which group's that? Blue. Alright, yeah, that will decrease it to like just a little bit, but not too much. How's this going? About a third of the way, and this sort... They are... Yeah, they're on the last quarter stretch by the look of it. Or at least the last third, I should say, because like here to there, yeah, they're on the last third of the straight. I'm looking forward to them arriving. I'm trying not to pause too much. I'm trying to keep it in like fast forward. My people are planting out gardens. It's pretty great. Yeah, no, I think I'll probably enjoy playing fucking Sunken Land. I think I kind of wanted to venture into some other games, and I would like to play something a bit more like watery, summery, or whatever for fucking summer. I know it'd be winter for everybody else, but it'd be summer for me, so it'd be refreshing for myself to like have to jump into water or something like that in the game. There's nothing worse than like it being like the thick of summer and like games automatically defaulting to the opposite scenario. So like there's been times in the thick of summer where PUBG exclusively only gives me Miramar and Kraken, and it is so difficult on a hot day to deal with playing with fucking on a desert fucking landscape. And yet on the flip side, in winter, I only get like winter maps. And yes, it's very summer and winter-esque, but I just want the opposite. I just want it to be like cool and refreshing or like warm, which is funny because most aesthetic wise, I am definitely different with that. Also, tomorrow night is the fucking art stream. I probably won't be doing any emotes. I'll probably just be doing, working on maybe like some portrait stuff or whatever for my own character. See how the tablet kind of moves and stuff. I imagine I'll need to kind of like practice with it a bit, but yeah. Hopefully I do alright with it. I haven't got to play with it beyond opening it and having to put it back away because I have cats, so claws and fur and slobber and fucking cats' butts like can go everywhere, and I just don't want that all over it. I could cover it in like a cloth or something, but because the way my desk is, like until eventually one day I will get a mic stand. I will get that eventually, and then I won't have the what's this thing? The keyboard cover. I won't have that in the way, and I'll probably be able to leave it out. I'll leave the tablet out covered then, and it should be fine because then I can change like the towel or something that's sitting on top of it. But until then, I'm constantly sliding this back and forth for usage and stuff with my microphone, so I can't just leave it out. But I will eventually. I'll get there. It's on my list of things to eventually get down the track. It'd be great. It's one of those things where it's a lesser priority than so much else because I have something that I can use in like stead of it. Like if I had a stack of books that I could just put my microphone on and that worked, that would be fine. I'd do that too. But yeah, again, I'd also be moving it back and forth and stuff as well. So same scenario as a desk cover. Oh man, I feel like everything is moving so slow with this game, but I know that we're already rushing so quickly into it. Like day has come. They're 1.5 days away. They're going to arrive real soon. I'm so glad I've got time to deal with this. This group bringing up the rear with a fucking prisoner. The only problem with taking a prisoner is that their gear might not have been strong enough. But I'm actually really glad that we got them in spring because I don't have to worry about them dying to hypothermia. I do have to worry that they might not be feeding them and taking care of them properly. I did say to recruit prisoner, but they're not going to do that in transit. And I don't think I have anybody that does wardening at all. So that will be interesting. And I'm trying to set up 2 more caravans to go out. I've got 1 caravan. If I could just fucking find wherever the animals are. There's 1. Okay, so this is 1. I think this is the first... Sorry, I should keep them in order. The 4th caravan, I believe, which is all exclusively food. But a little bit of rocks to like build stuff, a little bit of bedding. But mostly food. This lot's bringing up the rear with like 200-something days of food. I'm just waiting for them to finish packing. It's going to take them a while because they've got like 900 survival meals, 6,000 potatoes, 2,000 berries, 7,000 pemmican left to go before they can pack up. The only thing I might do that could be worth my time here, I know, Jackal, you're packing shit, but... Oh, you're moving. One of my caravans is moving out. Mate, can you just activate that? If they're moving, where are they? There's no way this one's ready to go. What is he doing? If he's loading, forming caravan, moving. No, he's forming caravan to go, by the look of it. That shouldn't be happening. You guys should still be packing this thing. Rada, what are you doing? Forming caravan, wandering. Are they just coming down to stand around? Is this what's going on? I'm not expecting much from this group, honestly. Their bios are kind of shat. There's plants, animals. Please tell me you're not planning to leave without packing the caravan properly. There's literally 32 potatoes on it. If they leave. They're not going far. There's a lot of marble blocks I've asked them to load up, and there's a lot of survival meals and stuff, but they're just coming and standing around. Hold up. Can you guys do... You're incapable of caring. Everybody can understand that one. Incapable of caring. Two of them are incapable of caring. Let's see, you're lazy. That makes sense. I don't think any of them are incapable of doing hauling and stuff, though. Please tell me that somebody is packing this fucking caravan. They might be just bringing the animals down. For the love of God, I hope they're just bringing animals down. Where is this person? Hummingbird's up here. What is she doing? It says forming caravan moving. That's really concerning. Usually they only say that they're moving when they're actually, like, leaving. If they leave without taking stuff, I'm gonna have to make them stop and wait for this group to join them. Because they won't have food. It'd be hilarious, though. It'd be the dumbest shit I've seen for a while. But fuck's sake. I really don't know what my people are doing some days. Let's see, that's all Muffalo stuff. I did sell a lot of my Muffalo wools. A lot of these aren't going to be made now because I sold a lot. That's okay, I'm okay with that. Let's get rid of them. Okay, so no more bedrolls getting built. These two can go too. It's okay. Those ones are going. Let's see, where are the other bedrolls here? I don't think I've got resources to make these anymore. And I'm okay with that. I've got a lot of beds. I've got a lot of beds made. I got hospital stuff, which I can pull apart. These things are... I should really deconstruct these. They'll give me extra wood. I actually found that they worked really well in the hospital because I keep it climatized for the comfort of my people. So, yeah, that was great. It's been useful. Now let's get that saved. There is also one person here called Monkey. And they're an evangelist, which is great, but if they were a cannibal, I'd probably look at maybe taking them. I'd probably attack them for that. I would want to think that if I ever had to attack a group, again, for any fucking reason, that they would have maybe more than one person. Like, Grim was an outstanding case where I've just never seen the name. If somebody with, like, fucking Triantha or something walked through my base, I would decimate whatever group they're in to take them because it's such an extremely rare name. But yeah, I generally try not to. In the past, I generally have never attacked my allies for any fucking reason. But this was an exception. This was too rare not to do it. And as far as I could tell, if I didn't attack them and try, I figured that I probably wasn't going to see them naturally spawn elsewhere. It was that unlikely of a case. Like, who knows? Maybe if I waited long enough, another Grim would come by. But considering my hours with RimWorld, I would imagine that the one time in all the time I've ever played RimWorld that I'd see a Grim, that would be probably the last time I see a fucking Grim, honestly. Like, my people just come and sit down. I think that's actually the group that's going to go on the caravan. I hope that they're not eating to leave. They have packed some more stuff. They did pack a little bit more stuff, but not food. They just need to go and pick up, like, a bunch of food. Like, if they just picked up some rice and some other stuff on their way out, it wouldn't be too bad. But I'm really concerned with their behavior. Was it friends are like package? Was it package meals? You're just saving them for later? Snack on? No. No, I'm literally taking so many fucking survival meals and stuff. Like, we've got probably half the survival meals going. I've still got simple meals like crazy here. I've still got a large amount of pemmican, which I think my group's supposed to be packing up like 8,000. I think in this caravan. Yeah, they've got some. They've still got a bit to go. They'll be fine. They're bringing it in. I like the fact that this is on the fastest you can go, by the way. It seems so slow to me. Like, if I put it onto 1, everything's not that much different, honestly. 3, it's a little bit faster. It's just not that much. At least it doesn't, like, I didn't have any problems with it running on 3. Never do. It's just not that noticeably different to me. Like, time passes, but I feel like they don't do too much for it. They're nearly there. Got just over a day. And then we'll settle. I'm worried about this. We might get attacked on the way there. It's the other one. It's on the road. They've got 4 days. They've got 60-odd days of food. They should be okay for that. This lot is still at... They're about the same amount. This lot will have troubles. They have a lot of animals based on... Like, they've got 64. They've got more than the other group does. They'll go through that food